Why my family traded me for a stranger. My parents didn't just replace me. They upgraded. At least, that's what it felt like when I walked into my own childhood home on Christmas and saw a stranger wearing my mom's pearls. Her name is Chloe. She was my brother's wife for exactly 2 years, before she skipped town with a guy she met at a spinning class. My brother, Mark, was devastated. He lost 20 pounds, couldn't sleep, and basically lived on my couch for 3 months. But my parents? They didn't get the memo that the marriage was over. See, Chloe was the perfect daughter-in-law. She sent flowers every Mother's Day. She knew my dad's favorite brand of bourbon, and she laughed at all his terrible jokes. When the divorce went through, my mom actually cried. Not for Mark, but for Chloe. Last Sunday was the breaking point. It was my dad's 60th birthday dinner. I show up with a gift, feeling good. And there she is, Chloe, sitting in my chair, pouring wine like she still lives there. I pulled my mom into the kitchen. I whispered, "Ma, what is she doing here? She cheated on Mark. She broke his heart." My mom didn't even blink. She just kept stirring the gravy and said, "Honey, Chloe is special. She's been through a lot, and she's part of this family's soul. A little mistake shouldn't ruin a lifelong bond." A little mistake. She left my brother for a guy named Chad, who wears neon tank tops. I looked into the dining room. My dad was showing Chloe photos from his recent fishing trip. They were beaming. My brother, Mark, wasn't even there. He stopped coming months ago because he couldn't handle the vibe. Now, I finally understood why. "Mom," I said, my voice shaking, "if you keep inviting her, you're going to lose us. Both of us." She finally looked at me, but there was no guilt, just annoyance. She said, "You're being so dramatic, Sarah. If you can't be mature enough to share a meal with a lovely woman, then maybe you're the one who doesn't belong here." The room went dead silent. My dad didn't look up. Chloe just sipped her wine, wearing a tiny, victorious smile that made my blood run cold. I didn't scream. I didn't make a scene. I just set the gift on the counter, grabbed my coat, and walked out. That was 4 weeks ago. My mom has called me 12 times. She leaves voicemail saying I'm hurting the family and that I'm punishing them for being kind-hearted. But here's the thing. They didn't just choose Chloe. They chose a fantasy over their own flesh and blood. And if they want to play house with the woman who betrayed their son, they can do it without me. Some bridges don't just burn. They need to be demolished.